Hello there. My name is Divine, and I am a programmer. Um, I live in Johannesburg, South Africa, and it's a pretty good time here because we just got into summer, and the places are bright, the and chill and quiet, you know, and it's a little hot, but it's okay. We can always um, carry on with that. Um, Being a programmer is something that many people look up to as a challenge, as sort of, you know, an initiative or a work that takes a life for one to really get through with. I would say it's not been an easy journey getting into the field of programming and knowing the challenges that are ahead, and also knowing there's so many um, requirements that are posed on programmers. In Africa, programming is still pretty new, and there is not much happening. But we keep on forging ahead every day to see that as many as our youths can come on board the programming initiative, um, the workload can actually reduce. Um, so I have been in the field for the past 5 years. I started 6 years. I started in 2013 and carried out a few initiatives around front-end development, front-end design, where I started off with HTML, HTML5, CSS, and CSS3, trying to get the differences in the technology, in the language, in the complexities of the language. And yeah, it was pretty interesting to understand that um, I could get through those things without having to go through all the complications that people think about. One has to go to school, and one has to obtain some big certificates out there. Well, it's pretty good to go to school. It's pretty good to go to obtain those certificates. But when we look at the world today, the most of people who do the bigger things around technology um, happen to be those who dropped out of college and took their personal drives and motivations, and they pursued their career to do what they're doing. Not only in the programming field, many other areas out there. But in the IT, if we look at Macintosh, the guy Steve Jobs dropped out of school. Uh, we look at Microsoft, Windows. Bill Gates actually dropped out of school. If we look at so many other initiatives, most of them dropped out of school. So it is no question to be put on um, over the fact that one must go to school and have some big certificate. As long as you can put ideas together, as long as you can decipher um, all the complications in coding, and as long as you have that problem solving drive within you, there is nothing wrong in you becoming a programmer. Now, I say this because many people spend so much time, going through the wrong channels, following dreams that they they are not. the occupants of, they are not the dreamers. They hear somebody's dream and they want to pursue that dream. It doesn't work that way. You have to, as a human, get up and do your own thing, so that at the end of it all, you'll be able to sit back and say, how far did I come? What did I achieve? Am I making impact? Because it's all about making impact. If you become a programmer because your neighbor's child read programming and became an internationally recognized and an influential programmer, I bet you there comes a time in life when you would have to sit back and count your losses. I can guarantee you that. Unless you get into the field and you are creative and you really make up your mind that is what you finally want to become. The real things that surround choosing a career um, are not just about talking and wishing and all the wishful thinking. What if I became this? What if I read this? How does it pay me? It's not about the payment, guys. It's a very hard field. If you want to become a programmer, if you want to become self-employed and self-educated in programming, I bet you need to put your feet on the ground. You need to be tough. You need to know your story, and you need to know exactly what you want to do. But most importantly, it comes from the place of your drive. If you feel that this is what you really want to do, there is no holding back to how much success you can attain. So all you have to do is keep pressing on, keep driving yourself in that direction, and doing what you know is relevant. That's all I can say for now. But I wish you the best, guys, as you journey through your through programming. And welcome on board. Um, you will find most of us within the field. Anytime you feel like you want to say anything, or you want to, you know, um, you want to put yourself through what it takes to become a programmer, don't hesitate, to call for advice, to drop an email, drop a message, drop a comment, and we'll be right there um, to attend to your concerns. Thank you and have a great day.